Hello, everyone. John and St. Pierre at the Beer TV Ramble, looking at Carlsberg Beer. Carlsberg. They're a German style Pilsner, 5% ABV by volume. Um, Brewery's based out of Denmark. Of course, Carlsberg is one of the legendary beer. Our good buddy, Massachusetts Beer Review, Thomas Metal, Eric. Um, this is his personal favorite beer. A little shout out to Eric. What's up, man? 5%. The other day I did it's imported by the St. Killian Importing Company out of Kingston, Massachusetts, but brewed and bottled by Carlsberg Breweries in Frederica, Denmark. So that's where it is. Um, I believe we may have done a review of this beer. I'm not sure. Me and the guys, Ronald J. Terrio does a beer review every Wednesday night, but I wasn't sure if we had done one or not. But German style Pilsner. The other day I did a review um, of a German Pilsner. It was the Abita SOS, which was a bit cloudy, very bit fruity bite to it at the end. I didn't. I gave it about gave it about a 7.5, 8 score. I believe that was what it was. If you watched the video, but we were starting to slowly get this beer around in this area right now, and which is kind of good. Now I stop at a supermarket, Greer Shopping Center, where they do the cost plus 10%, those type of stores. And I did a pick six with 7.99 plus tax, came up to about um, I don't know, came up to about something and change. It was pretty high, but I wanted to do this review. I got a couple of other beers I'm going to be reviewing, so I'm probably but they got a good line of Abita beers there as well. They got the Abita, the SOS, which I tried, which was the Abbey Ale, the Imperial Stout, which is 7.99, wasn't bad. So 9.26 for a 6 pack, 7.99 plus tax, $1 and change. That comes up to 9. So I guess cost was 10%. I don't know. The other places charge $10, but my other store, Rouse's, only does about. You don't have to do a mandatory pick six. You can just get not buy the whole 6 pack of different beers. Just get one, try it, and go home and call it a day. But anyhow, look at the color here, as you can see, of the beer. It's a nice little color right there. Nice your standard lager. Now the taste. Scent smells like a pilsner, or a very strong pilsner. And now taste. Um, yeah, I like that. Having some soup. This is bad. A lot of lacing, as you can see in this beer. Um, as I've said on the previous reviews I've done, say for Beck's beer or for other um, that kind of style, Beck's, Heineken, even some Pilsner Urquell is another one. These European style beers, and the ABV is sometimes between these Pilsners or these Euro lagers. They're the ABVs maybe between 6 or 7. I mean, the ABVs are between like 4 or 5%, but for whatever the reason, it feels like they're a lot more stronger than that. And this one, if I pound like 3 of these, um, I'm gonna get a little woozy. And but this is pretty good. It's pretty good, very refreshing. Even though the pairings I have is not really good, I had some leftover soup the other day and didn't get a chance to finish. But any type of German food, like you said, you can put it with a nice, brats, sausage and peppers will go great with this beer. Um, Italian sausage and peppers and onions, and a nice, hoagie roll would be good with this. A little, maybe some prawns or something like that. Nice, not shrimp scampi, like sautéed shrimp with a little some vegetables. A beer like that will go good with that meal, and it's not overpowering, and it's really good. So they have some other beers I saw Carlsberg that I um, didn't really get a chance to look. So I had on in file. They had a Carlsberg Light. I saw, which light lagers. I mean, light beers have a place. If you want something refreshing to go ease down, like you say, you're cutting along on a hot day. But now as we get into chilly, I mean, now as we get into the season now, with more beers that you want to have and sip inside the house and chill with friends, those will be more of those style of beers. Um, now, like a good stout, I love stouts, but I can't get the little small size stouts and then this 12-ounce bottle size, whatever. Um, you know, get it in singles, So, but imperial stouts, Russian stouts, I'm kind of more, I think be perfect this time of year. A black and tan, will be from England, will be perfect this time of year. Um, those I say were very good beers. Okay. So, um, overall, it's a good beer. It's Carlsberg, and I can see myself getting a 6 pack of this. I think this Abbott 923 is 6 pack. Alabama for you and their beer prices. You know, Sometimes I wish I'm not in the state to get beer. I mean, I think there's a site, if I'm correct, believe I don't know, maybe some of you may know that out there, um, where you can see from all of the 50 states, and Puerto Rico. People claim Puerto Rico is the 51st, you know, quote unquote, but it's not. But anyhow, Um, they give you a list of all the beer prices. The most expensive beer, this state has sort of where it's most expensive, and this state where it's least expensive. And I know there's a website out there for that, but our state, for whatever the reason, is just they did a review, they did a survey on that a couple of years ago on a newscast. Beer prices in Alabama are a bit high, so. And this past week, I'm like itching to go down to Mississippi to do a nice little haul of some stuff, malt liquors and a couple other beers, Um, or even go meet up with my friend Mr. Terrio down there in Louisiana to go get some goods. Just to say, fuck Alabama, beer prices. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna give this beer a solid 9. I think this is really good, a good pilsner. Like I said, I mentioned the food pairings you can have with this. This is quite excellent. So I was saying you can still see more of that lacing in the beer here. So a 9 for me for Carlsberg. Very good. Um, like I said, Beer Advocate, as I mentioned, the score they said they gave it an okay score. It's 70. So that's their view. That's in my opinion. I think it's better than that. So it's a good pilsner, good beer to have sample to have. Anyhow, leave your comments on the bottom about Carlsberg if you dislike, what your thoughts on it. Join us up here at the Beer TV Remington. You keep watching. As always, cheers.